material purchases, your project management, your safety, and your commissioning. Document, document, document. Because what you're going to be able to do is if you get your crews following that same process over and over again, when you need to when you want to improve productivity, you make an improvement and then it sticks. And you can continually drive. That's what's going to allow you to be profitable. It's also going to allow you to continue to drive your cost down so you can stay competitive. So it's real important to spend the time doing it. I know that a lot of times, you can a project work in a lot of construction, it's unique. Every project is totally unique. What's nice about this is while you might have a little bit of uniqueness in the actual job you're doing, overall you're dealing with the same components over and over again. And if you standardize that approach, that will improve your efficiencies tremendously. The other is continuous training. We have our own warehouse up in Livermore. We built our training room, and on top of the training room is where we put our students and have them do installs. Okay? So we make sure that they're up 8 feet off the ground. We'll take the liability. Because I'd rather have them fall there than fall in front of a customer. Okay? So we deal with all of the different roofs. The one we don't have on here that I've installed the most on, which is interesting, is these darn metal roofs. The metal shake roofs. And they are a pain in the butt. Team up with a roofer. That's all I have to say. It helps tremendously. All right. Here's my shameless plug, because I know I've got to probably wrap up here pretty quick.
You find it.
Solar Universe, what we've done is we actually took all these business ideas and we have franchised them. And we have several locations across the United States now where we operate. We have 13 franchises right now. We had only one prior to me joining in January, December a year ago. So that's how fast we've grown. And we have one franchisee who now, they did in one quarter, they did $1.8 million. So, and they had an electrical background, they were an electrical company, and that is a big plus for anybody going into it. Because you've got a lot of connection, you've got a lot of credibility. And dealing with a lot of municipalities, they will recognize, they won't recognize a general contractor's license as readily as they recognize an electrician's license for this business. Even though you're dealing somewhat with DC electricity, you are converting it to AC and you are touching your electrical system. That's important. And having somebody who knows that on your crew, even if you're a general contractor, is very important. Okay? We get volume discounts. Somebody asked the question, do we bundle our stuff together? We absolutely do. And that has helped us. We probably get our price drop every week from our suppliers. There's always something new that's dropping. We had it on Monday and we just had one last night when I was looking at the prices again. So we constantly are able, because of our size, that we'll get that. And that's a real advantage. Lead generation process, radio ads are pretty darn expensive, but because there's a couple other franchisees in the Bay Area here, I'm able to consolidate my funds with them. We're able to run ads. It doesn't cost me but $1,300 a month to run the radio ad, which is pretty cheap when you consider we're running on one of the major radio station within the Bay Area. Operations menu, I talked about it. That's one of the nice things is being part of the Solar Universe, you get that. Standardized SunGen design systems that have already been tested out, continuous training, and the other thing is that we've got as well a nice tool for providing good quotes for customers and everything else. I kind of shared it earlier on with you and stuff, but that's helped a lot.
Can I ask you which is your every 100 emails or phone calls you receive? How many
sales?
Eventually turn into your
yeah. So I would say that probably we out of when we run the radio ads, probably about 60% of them end up in a site survey. 60% end up in a site survey, and probably out of the site survey, we're able to probably close about 20%. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The website's a little bit different. We get a lot of people who hit the website. We have a sample. You can go out and check our website, solaruniverse.com. We do a sample quote for you. Right there, you put in your zip code, your your bill, and it will give you a sample, email you a sample quote right there so you can see what it is. And then you can collect the 12 months of usage as well, which is part of what we populated in the proposal every year. So, anyway, I said I wouldn't do a hard sell on Solar Universe, but it is another alternative as you're looking at getting into business. We've had a lot of folks who went into this that were already in construction and teamed up with us, and that actually has worked well. They're the ones who've done actually the best. They've grown faster than I've grown in this business. I own the franchise here in Silicon Valley, in all of Santa Clara County, as well as I'm one of the owners of the overall franchise as well. As I got involved with them, made some investments there as well. So, and it's been very good. And I welcome what I have here. Those that are interested, hard sell, like I said, just put your name, your number, and stuff, and I'll have a person who does franchise development contact you, and pass that around as well. And then I've got in here, there's some of my cards on the bottom, as well as, of course, we always marking our name. There's a pen in there too. So just in case you don't sign up now and you think about it later on, go, who was that guy? You still have something to remember our name. Any other questions I can answer? Did I answer them all?
How much is the franchise fee?
The franchise fee is the smallest we have for a territory is $25,000.
For the one time or a year?
It's a one-time fee.
What about the monthly? Nothing?
There's no monthly, other than there is a royalty fee, which is 3%. 3%, a royalty fee. Yeah.
Grab your card. The product has to be buy through the Solar Universe?
Yes. Yes. That's how we are able to get the prices so down so far.
So the Solar Universe over there,
Yeah.
in the compound with
Yeah. Yeah.
What about the marketing?
Marketing?
Do you guys do the marketing or each franchise do the marketing?
Well, each franchise is expected to put funds in to do marketing. There is coordination done at the franchisor level, at the headquarters level. So, for example, we hired a advertising firm to help us with the radio ad, and then we've also hired somebody from the outside to do our search engine optimization as well. Okay, but we contribute to that. So I don't have to deal with that on a day-to-day basis. I can focus on generating leads and closing leads with my sales team. No, you can have. It depends on what your local requirement is. In California, you can have a B license, a C10 license, or a C46 for solar. Okay. Now, there is some municipalities like Santa Clara County. You have to have a C10 or a C46. They don't recognize a B license. In that case, you work with the electrician you normally work with, and bring one on board that you're going to do work with that can help you pull those types of licenses. Those permits, I should say. Okay. Good question. Other questions about getting started? You guys are what?